What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to The Last of Us Part 2. We are back here in Seattle Day 1, pressing forward through this miserable section of bust-out cars. With the faithful Steed Shimmer. Try and get some work done today on this, instead of pausing every 5 minutes to rant about the story. We're past the main problem now. Now we kind of just gotta watch how it all plays out, right?
Sure seems quiet.
I'll comment on things as we get to them.
Think about how well we hide our lookouts. I know. That's what scares me.
Yeah, they could literally be right around the corner and we wouldn't know. Probably watching us right now. Surely you would imagine that their defenses would be up after they did something like killing Joel. I mean, it's a whole community, hundreds of people, electricity, power, guns. And since they left two very motivated for revenge people alive after the fact, for whatever reason they thought that was a good idea, you imagine they'd be extra on their guard for all that, right? At least I would be. Then again, empathizing with the enemy, right? If I was them, I wouldn't have let Joel and Ellie live regardless of what. Tommy and Ellie, they didn't let Joel live. I would have made sure that was well and finished.
Set the QZ. Yep.
WLF. Trespassers killed on site. WLF on this place, huh? This is UPS. Everybody recognizes the UPS trucks. And before we dip in there, let's take a look.
Looks like there's some cracks up there. In the wall, up above. You see it? Yeah. Not sure how we get up there, though.
So imagine all the QZs after what happened and after everything that went down with the Fireflies and stuff. Hello. Hey, imagine all those QZs are pretty worse for wear. The Fireflies are gone. Fedra's been butt-fucked by most of the places where the Fireflies used to be. So, unless they rolled back in, most of these places are either going to be badlands for hunters, or just fall into the infected and dead, since no one was there to take care of them. Imagine that's the state of most of this place. Oh, oop. Be some goodies in here, right? One thing that they do maintain being good at from Last of Us Part 1 to this is that empty apocalypse kind of feel, right? This feels like I'm in the Badlands. Feels like there was an apocalypse in this world. When you get to the gate, look for a soldier named Kieran. Tell him I sent you. Then give him the kilo and he'll get you inside the wall. Good luck. A kilo, huh? Moving drugs into the QZs, because that's what people need in an apocalypse. A kilo of what? You know what I was saying? They probably just let it go to rot. I think all these Fedra trucks, abandoned and decrepit here, kind of show that that is exactly what happened. Honestly, it looks like they maybe got attacked in a riot, looking at the state of this place. Infected Stage 1. Cordyceps has taken over the victim's motor functions. Fast and agile. Stage 1 infected usually travel in packs. Do not let them swarm you. Infected Stage 2. Uses environment to hide and ambush victims. Will frequently flank and attack from behind. Approach with caution and check your surroundings. Infected Stage 3. Completely blind. Acute hearing. Uses echolocation to seek out prey. Keep your distance. Stage 3 infected are known for their ferocious attacks and are extremely lethal. Infected Stage 4. Rare but dangerous evolution of Stage 3 infected. Incredibly strong and capable of throwing acidic projectiles. Do not engage unless absolutely necessary. And there's the pictures of all three. Now I know that in, maybe in Last of Us 1, but definitely in the show, they talk about the time it takes to create those different stages of infected. But offhand, I'm completely forgetting the numbers they gave out. It's something like 10 years you become a clicker, and then a little beyond that you become a bloater. Like 20 years, I think, is the time for a bloater. It's something very dramatic like that. Holding cells.
Are these cages? Holding cells. Soldiers had them in Boston, too.
Hiding the elements with open roofs, huh? It's just too bad if it rains on you, I guess. How are we getting up here? Anything in this booth? Alrighty, let's take a look then. Imagine that's what we gotta get on top of. Come on, Ellie. It's the staircase. You've been through us. You're probably right here. There we go. Jesus. I would not trust jumping on these rooftops like this.
Dina.
Shitty, like, scrap metal rooftops.
I'll keep an eye out. Just see if you can get the gate open from the other side.
And that is how survivors make the magic happen. You know, how many people you know in the real world, in your modern life, that could do what she just did, pulling herself up on that ladder? Considering like 1% of humanity can do like a pull-up, that's we're looking very optimistic. Sketchy ass fucking jump. Oh boy, speaking of sketchy jump, I gotta be honest with you all. I don't think I'd take this.
Ellie? I'm good. Just almost died.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd take that jump. I gotta be so for real. We just hopping over. Here's Seattle.
Where are these fuckers?
You gotta wonder why this isn't manned, right? I mean, your problems with Fedra are your problems with Fedra, but all this infrastructure and security that they have already built up, you would think that, like, priority-wise, you would just want to use what you already have, right? It's all already here, so shit, I would use it.
Cool.
Zelda, once your unit's taken the gate, open it up and coordinate with John's unit. We've got plants in the refugee line already. I don't want any Fedra survivors. As soon as you've got control of the area, offer the refugees entry in exchange for loyalty to the WLF. May your survival be long. Isaac. Lancer. So it's not enough that they defeated Fedra. They wanna round up the remaining government employees and give them the smoke. Nice. Like you already won. Nothing like executing the surrendered faction, which again seems a little foolish to me because you got trained soldiers that have decided to surrender. A great asset for your cause, realistically. You're not going to find refugees with the same level of training and effectiveness that they can have, but you are just executing them all indiscriminately because they wore a badge or were born into a badge. We know shit. I mean, we know firsthand from Ellie. A lot of the Fedra people in this generation were raised up in Fedra schools. Kids born in the apocalypse and put into military boot camp, basically. So you're just executing all of them. Fireflies, the freedom fighters, supposedly. Just a rifle. I was hoping we had a shotgun. Hello, pretty.
Okay. Wonder when this was written.
Main gate 0512 North 0 North O 1382 5345 6128 and 0451. Got a big operation coming up, and Isaac wants us to scavenge any remaining supplies from downtown. Take any gas from the courthouse garage, the dome, and take them to the safe house in Saravina Base. Well, I don't remember what gate we were at, so we're gonna have to come back to that. I don't remember what side gate this is. Did back in the journal for that.
Oh, that's a generator.
And they have power to it. Someone just be tossing this over.
Oh, shit.
Well, it works.
Okay.
Ellie! Over here!
Hey, everything okay? What was that sound? I got that gate open. Gotta figure out this one now. Well, we believe in you. Thanks.
The support of our new girlfriend and our horse. Once agency, secure area, restricted military zone. Hoping it would tell me what gate this is. Report infection. Yeah. No entry unless authorized. Well, I guess the lack of guards means we do have authorization. Main gate. So what are we missing here? That's gate D2. Pass through that? No, I can't. Is this the issue?
Needs juice.
Yeah, that is the issue. I would imagine the power generator for that is back here somewhere. Take a look. Kinda wish I didn't have to use the hammer for that. Wish I could just use the little knife or a pistol. Maybe I'll try pulling out the pistol and see if I can just pistol whip it. Oh, no pills. Well, I didn't see a generator. Maybe I just toss it from the other side. Might reach.
Okay.
No, it still uses the hammer. Tragic. Oh, let's see. Checkpoint gate codes. Main gate 0512. Five.
Yes.
Well done!
Shit.
Oh, we're not leaving.
Come on. Let's get out of here. That crash was pretty loud.
You think? It makes you wonder how the WLF have been getting back into this place.
Now what?
Was it just a matter of time until the gate got fucked?
Had some codes on it. It says there's a WLF safe house at some place called Saravina Base.
Saravina. So we find it?
Hopefully we find our first WLF. Get them to talk. Go from there.
Let's do it.
You have any questions about how we're gonna do that, Dina? Because I know how Tommy and Joel taught us how to do that, but I don't think Dina's ready for that. This has killed 20 infected in one session. You ready to torture the shit out of somebody?
Oh shit, look. Saravina Hotel.
That's gotta be it.
This gate
Okay.
east.
Let's find a way past this, fuck Fedra gate.
Very creative. Gets right to the point.
They are artists after all, right? Yeah, those open top holding cells are kind of crazy. We didn't see much of that in the first game.
Okay, here we go.
You have juice.
It's out of gas.
God damn it. Well, what do we do now?
Find gas.
Shit. The note.
What?
The note mentioned that there's gas in the courthouse garage and the dome.
Alright. Courthouse garage and the dome. So what's the plan for finding these places?
We ride
No
around.
QZ census.
see what we
Admitted
see.
20, denied 5, expelled
Make it through
10.
here?
Admitted 17, denied 8, expelled 11. Admitted 11, denied 12, expelled 14. Admitted 5, denied 11, expelled 16. Admitted 0, denied 30, expelled 22. Admitted 0, 28, and then 35. They significantly toned down the amount they accept to almost 0. Sergeant Ward, continued WLF disruption of our supply lines, in addition to infected attacks and spore infestations, means we are still unable to meet the weekly food distribution quotas. Keep the city gates sealed to new entrants until further notice, to ease the burden on the food stock. Step up your sweeps for criminals and expel them. All Class 2 crimes now qualify for expulsion. We're running out of time, Lieutenant Torres. So the WLF basically sieged them out and starved them.
It's just turning everyone against you.
Yeah, but what choice did they have, right? If they don't have... If they literally can't feed everybody, you either let everybody starve, or you start kicking people out until you can make the magic happen. That's just the way that it is. There is no plan B, though. That is the kind of hard decisions you have to make in an apocalypse when you are voted as the leader. Because... what do you do, right? Do you just keep taking people in and starve the people you already saved even faster? Or do you start making the hard decisions and sacrifices and you start rejecting people and then kicking people out because, well, that's the dome. Because at the end of the day, I mean,
So,
what are you going to do?
where are we?
You let everybody die?
Pretty sure we're here.
Ah, nice. I'll mark it up as we go.
Okay, so... I guess it's time to explore this little open world section we've got going on here.
I'm guessing the military bombed the shit out of this place.
You think?
Why would they do that?
Well, they would sometimes destroy parts of the city that were lost to the infected. Or to rebels.
That seems like overkill.
Well, it usually worked.
On the infected or the rebels?
Both. Shit. Believe me, you're lucky you didn't grow up in a QZ.
I'm starting to get that impression.
What would happen if I'd stayed? I'd probably just become one more asshole soldier.
No way. I can't see you taking orders from anybody.
Yeah, good point.
I gotta say, I was expecting the Seattle QZ to be a lot more occupied.
Yeah, maybe they're all, hey.
What is it?
Says there are supplies at some bank.
Might be worth checking out.
Colin, I heard another rumor that the Westlake bank has never been searched. If that's true, then it would be filled with more pre-outbreak supplies. I say we go for it. If there are enough weapons in there, I know some guys that we can trade with for safe passage out of this hellhole. Come on, man. I don't have the balls to go in there by myself. Iron. Well, the bank's right there, so... When in Rome, right? Anytime now, Dina. Can't move without you.
Oh yeah, so... Maybe they're all hiding at the Saravina.
How many WLF you think there are anyway?
Well, at least 8.
If we're lucky, that'll be it.
We'll be
Definitely
fine.
not it.
We should stay alert, stock up while we can.
Let's be super for real. It's definitely not it.
This is cool. In like a holy shit, we might get crushed kind of way.
Relax. It's probably been like this for years. It's not gonna collapse today. I think.
Not a fan.
Would be a prime location for infected.
Shit. You wanna bail on this?
Your call.
They're bring body.
Dina?
Look out!
Okay. You good? We're good.
Okay. That's all of them.
God. Well, you found the bank. What's with the body armor? They don't look like soldiers.
Yeah. Not sure.
A bunch of bank robbers get themselves infected trying to steal some shit before it all went to shit. Like money was gonna be worth a fuck years down the line. It's a really short-sighted thing to lose your life for if that's what happened here. We gotta start reducing the weapon spray on some of our stuff. Especially the revolver, that thing was swinging around.
I
Vault.
think these body armor guys were trying to rob the bank.
602306. Change of guard every 2 hours. Every 4 hours a night.
The one with the surfer bank robbers.
Oh, yeah. I love that movie.
L drops off NKB, hit front door 0100. L drives to back, NKB hit security, front door, back door, vault. And was 60-2306. Are your dead friends still in the vault? Am I gonna have to deal with that?
Here we go.
The 6th day. 23. I think it was 03, but I'm honestly not sure. I remember that, so let's see. We gotta run. What was it? Terrible memory here. 60-2306. 06, not 03. 60-2306.
Got it.
I mean, surely with the way oxygen works in here. Hello, shotgun. Don't mind if I do.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, I'll gladly take that. You only left me one round in it, though.
Look at all this money. The bag's full.
Man, if we were back in the old world, whew, we'd be rich.
Fuck this. I wasn't even supposed to be here. Fucking Neil roped me in. Said the police would be too busy chasing all those sick people running around. Said this place would be easy pickings. So of course, those sick fuckers showed up, and everything went to shit. Pulled one of them off Kyle and nearly lost my arm with all the fucking bites. And then my own guys locked me in here. The cops will get here soon. If I go down, then my friends go down with me. I'll tell the newspapers, tell everyone on TV that Kyle Peters, Leon Travis, and Neil Grant are motherfucking cowards. I feel really fucking weird right now. Sweating like a pig. Arms all red and black where I got bit. Can't keep my thoughts straight. Oh shit. Is this how it happens? Am I turning into one of them? Fuck that. If I'm going out, I'll go out like a fucking man. And then obviously he put the pump in his mouth and pulled the trigger.
They tried robbing the bank on Outbreak Day.
Probably seemed smart at the time.
Well, for what it's worth, I think he made the right play, because he would have been in here by himself, losing his mind until he turned. And then when he did turn, he would have likely just died to the lack of oxygen and light down here. I'd have been a miserable existence. Hello.
Cool.
Sic Parvis Magna, 29 January, 1596. What was that? 93279. What do we need 93279 for code-wise? Maybe that's not even a hint for anything in particular. Click on this. That is why I like shotguns, ladies and gentlemen.
Agreed.
Yeah, I would say we get the fuck out of here. Well, it's still an option. You just cross off the bank. Yeah, we did. Alright, so The dome is obviously up yonder, but I would like to take a quick look around this place, because
Hey, if you lived in
dude,
the
we need
old
shotgun
world,
ammo now.
what would you buy with all that money?
I don't know. Maybe a big farmhouse?
But you can get a farmhouse now.
Okay. What would you get?
A space shuttle.
Oh, that's right. Your astronaut thing.
Hey, it's cooler than a farmhouse.
Farmhouse is way more practical.
It's about practicality. It's an apocalypse.
That place was crazy.
Well, I got a shotgun out of it, so not complaining.
Yeah, shotgun with no
Alright,
bullets.
let's find that gas.
We plugged the first clicker we saw with the only shot we had, so now I gotta be extra thorough. A little weird skip right there in my gameplay while I was loading into this new area. Apologies if my recording froze for a second on that. It'll go back to normal in a sec. If it did. This looks like maybe we can get up there, but I'm not entirely sure. Be calm. What about this side? Take a look. I guess not. Shimmer. You know, hop on the steed. We got business. We need bullets. Right now, I'm more concerned about the bullets than any kind of gas you could offer me. Fascist. There's a question mark there. I'll open this up. What's the question mark for? It's clearly the truck. I can't open it.
Whoa. This guy was an officer.
Traveling in a ration truck?
Trying to hide, maybe?
Unsuccessfully.
Yeah, sure looks that way.
I guess he didn't pay the person enough to keep it a secret. Everything is in place. We will be waiting. Once we intercept the convoy and take the Fedra officers captive, you can abandon your post and join us. I know you've taken numerous risks and lived in fear of being discovered. Your loyalty to our cause is appreciated. Isaac. Well, if this man over here in the Fedra uniform is the one that set all this up, his sacrifice wasn't appreciated in the way that I suspect he wanted it to be. But this one. I guess they just sprayed them all down indiscriminately, huh? Bessie. Again, I'm all for, like, I don't know, maybe the quality of life in this QZ was extra bad compared to some of the other ones we've seen. And I'm all for...
How can you tell?
See that sign up there? On the building that says courthouse?
Cute. Yeah, I'm all for resolving issues like that. But, something about gunning down unarmed men in the back of a truck, or the surrendered men at a giant gate. Something about that doesn't sit well with me. Not a big fan of that. Liberation and execution don't really, they don't really seem to be the same thing, at least to me. Oh shit, that fire truck has to have a goodie in it, right?
Military got their ass kicked here.
WLF. These guys don't fuck around.
Dude, easy jump. Don't worry.
Ugh. Worrying's in my blood, so...
Get used to that. There's a potential for loot, then I'm gonna go check.
Check this out. This thing's a relic. There we go.
Hello, hatchet. And that is how I get to my truck that I was looking at before.
Ellie?
Don't worry about it, I'm fine.
Do you know what you're doing?
Kinda. To a degree. Dina, Nina, Bobina. Yeet. See?
Got it.
All's well that ends well.
On the way.
I got out to drag my ass back up there for the horse. Might take a while to get our ankles back after that. Yeah, so I think we got options. Let's take a look. We crossed the truck off. BLF, fuck Federgate. You hit the bank already. Courthouse is yonder. Whole office building, and that's the dome that we were supposed to check out. That's the bank.
Hey, that building's got something on top I'd call dome-like.
I would be inclined to agree.
Yeah, you're right. It's on the map now.
The gas is in the dome, and the courthouse is where we just need to, just gotta check out the courthouse for WLF, right, I believe? I don't think the courthouse had anything to do with the main objective, because we gotta get deeper in the city.
Whoa, check out the tank.
You think the odds are that's available to get into, huh? Looks like he got hit by a fucking missile. Roger. Follow up on our fight from last night. I hear your concerns and understand your reluctance, but listen, we've thinned Fedra's numbers. Many of their soldiers have joined our fight, and knowing they plan to sneak out through the tunnels, we have a rare opportunity to deal a final blow to Torres and his thugs. If we let them regroup, then how many of our men will die? Our own have to come first. You know that more than anybody. I'm glad you're asking these questions. They are questions leaders wrestle with every day. I'm proud of the growth you've made, the soldier you've become, and the leader you'll be one day. Isaac.
Kinda sad.
Well, I think we found the leader of the WLF based on how often Isaac's name's coming up.
I've never seen one of these in action.
Yikes. These guys had a bad day.
What is it?
Burnt skeletons.
Not
Take the
how-
shotgun rounds, though.
Kinda like those astronauts.
What are you talking about?
One of the early moon missions, there was an electrical fire and the astronauts burned up in their capsule.
Well, at least they died for something worthwhile.
Exactly. These guys were just assholes killed by other assholes.
Isn't that what it all comes down to in the end? Assholes killed by assholes? Might depend on the cause you're fighting for, I suppose. There are some causes worthy of a death, I think. I think we can all pretty much unanimously agree that World War II was.
Somebody was camping here.
Looks recent.
Think it was Tommy?
Maybe.
If it was, there'd be some other signs of him around, right? Some general cover here, but it's not a great place for a camp. You'd see the flames from a mile away with how open that is. I mean, I wasn't holding my breath to find something in random places like that. Alright, so I think we took care of almost everything. Before we head in there, I obviously want to take care of all this stuff on this right side, and then we'll head into the courthouse, but before we even think about fucking with the dome, I like to take a look at all these back alleys and shit down here.
Valiant music shop.
Should we check for supplies?
We'll get to it. I'm trying to do everything. Now, this part of the game would quite easily fool you into thinking that this is not a linear experience, but I assure you it is. Alright. We can go investigate this place after the fact, so for now I'm going to split the episode. So thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel further, then please do check out my Patreon in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Last of Us Part 2. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.